Next question. If we were to join WiggyWam, we would need some kind of integration with our system or our website, which will cost money. How do you handle this? Well, that is a really great question. And I'm quite passionate about how agents and others integrate with WiggyWam as a site, because we did a lot of research on this, and it is a few years ago now, to be fair, but we did a lot of research into the CRM systems in particular that agents are using, because it made sense to us to approach the CRMs and get them to plug into WiggyWam, and then we could have the data feed for properties coming into our site, and that would make things a lot easier. And we did a research on all of the CRMs that were available for agents at that time. And at the time, as I say, there were probably about 40 CRMs that agents were using. Okay. And the average cost per month was about £91 a month, depending upon which system you went for. Now, what I found really interesting about this is that out of all these different 40 CRM systems, the top 8 systems were owned by ZPG, which is Zoopla Property Group. And as you can imagine, there is a potential conflict of interest with ZPG providing data to another platform or portal that might then challenge their leadership position, shall we like, in the world of portals. And you are right that when you look at this and you look at what the impact is on the agents and their business, is that those CRM systems will limit the sort of sharing of data with other sites. And they'll say that they won't, because they'll just say, oh, well, all you need to do is pay us like an integration fee or an API fee, shall we say, and then maybe a cost per month. But the costs are so prohibitive. But when you look at sites like Rightmove, for example, they're not actually being charged the same amount of money to provide that data to them. Okay, so it's a little bit unfair and a bit unbalanced, as one would probably expect. You know, if we were in the same position and we bought all the CRM systems, would we then feel as though we could, implement the same tactics? I'm not suggesting that we would, but that's just, me. I think there should be fair and transparent pricing, but again, that's just me. So we've had to work on a workaround. If your CRM system won't share that data on a cost-effective basis, because obviously the key thing for us at WiggyWam is we want to keep your cost of participation to a minimum. We don't want to come to you and say, well, yeah, you can plug into our system, but it's going to cost you £5,000 for the integration, because that's what your CRM system's charging us to get that data, And we don't want to say it's going to cost you £1,000 a month, because that's what your CRM system's, charging us to get the data. We don't want to add that burden to your cash flow. And I think it's a little bit cheeky when you're the agent who's had to go out and work really hard to gather all that data together, and then you're restricted as to who you can share that data with. I think that's a bit naughty, to be honest with you, but that's just my humble opinion. So the key point here is that we've worked very, very hard to find a solution that will allow us to work around the issues with CRM systems blocking the sharing of your data with other people. So if you're in that position where you want to join WiggyWam and you want to get on board with what we're doing, then we have got the solution for that. I'm not going to declare what it is exactly on a webinar like this, but if you are an agent and you do want to plug into WiggyWam, get in contact with us. Happy to help at wiggywam.co.uk. That's happy to help at wiggywam.co.uk. Put CRM integration in there. And once your CRM is integrated into WiggyWam, you're going to see a very different experience in terms of what WiggyWam is able to offer you. Okay. And as I say, the cost is negligible, but you'll be blown away by what you see. You'll be like, oh my God, I did not know that the site could do this. Okay. And that's the bit that I'm really excited about for you guys as agents, to see a very different way of working. With the site. So I hope that answers that question. Give us a bell or, get in touch with us. Happy to help at wiggywam.co.uk if you would like to plug into our software and have a test drive of it so you can experiment with it and see what it's all about. Okay. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much again. It's 26 weeks now of doing these WiggyWam Get Your Property Questions Answered webinars and podcasts. For anybody who's got other questions and concerns of a property-related nature, we'll return to our normal format next week. But please send your questions and concerns and comments into us. Happy to help at wiggywam.co.uk. That's happy to help at wiggywam.co.uk. You can go to our website, which is wiggywam.co.uk. set up a free profile there, and send us messages and comments through the website itself. Or you can find us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @WiggyWam_UK. That's @WiggyWam_UK. And we'll be delighted to serve you and answer your questions in next week's episode. So thanks once again for all your love and support. Thank you for helping us to make 26 weeks. A big congratulations to all of you for everything that you've done to help and support us as well. And I'll look forward to seeing you on a future webinar very, very soon. Thanks ever so much indeed, guys. You take care. See you soon. Bye.